The late 90s were a very interesting time. The stock market was fluctuating several hundred points a day. We basically tried to take advantage of the short-term fluctuations in a stock price. Our office was set up basically as just an open trading floor. Our clients would come in, have their assigned station, if you will, and they would just buy and sell stocks using our technology. Mark was a very happy, jovial, big teddy bear type of person. Everybody liked him. In fact, we called him Rocket Man because his attitude was just happy-go-lucky and fire at the world. He was just one of those type of people. He was very, very aggressive. He would have days where he would make a lot of money and days where he would lose a lot of money. I went to him and basically said, you know what, Mark, this is not working. You've gone way too far. You owe us way too much money, and we're going to have to discontinue our relationship. There was really no anger with him. He understood what had happened. He understood when he did it, what he was doing, and it was basically a handshake, and I will be back to repay my debt. I was sitting in the conference room giving a system demonstration to a potential client when Mark came to the door and knocked on the window and said, hey, I need to see you. And I said, you know what, Mark, I'll be with you in just a second. And he opens up the door, smile on his face, and he says, Brent, really, you have to come with me. You're gonna love this. I thought he was there to possibly repay his debt with a smile on his face and saying, come here, you're gonna love this. I thought it was my old friend. They were all closed, which was very odd for me. At first, I didn't think anything of it because he was smiling and telling me that I was gonna love this, but I just had that odd feeling. He closed the door, he turned around, and the happy, jovial, dum-dum guy is gone. He is just this total blank stare looking right at me, saying, today is going to be visual. I'm thinking, okay, where are we going with this? And he pulls out, he gets under his shirt and pulls out 2 handguns. He cross fists and he pulls them out. And the first thing I could think of was, he's got some cap guns or something because he was telling me that I'm gonna love this. And by the time I'm trying to process what he's doing, he's already shooting me. The shot that came through my chest was a .45 caliber handgun. It hit me so hard, it was like somebody just completely knocked my feet out from under me and just face planted me. I see the blood and I'm thinking, that's my blood. Those are shell casings that just hit me. I'm gonna die today. I knew that this had to end and that I had to try to get out of there to get to help to where all of the violence would stop. I was 25 years old. I was a former wrestling champion. I gave it everything I could and rammed him right in the back, knocked him off balance just enough for me to get out of the doorway. As I'm running out of the conference room, he shoots me in the back, he shoots me in the left arm, and a last one as I was turning the corner was the 5th bullet was a grazer across my cheek. Once I got out into the hallway, I could still hear the sound of gunshots. I knew that he wasn't right behind me, but I didn't know where he was. I feared that he would possibly go towards the exit of the building, expecting that that's where I would be going. They took me in the conference room. and all of the office staff came into the conference room. We closed and locked that door too. There was a lot of confusion at that point. When the first person called 911, I could hear the conversation going back and forth. The 911 operator said, "Ma'am, there's already police and paramedics there." And she said, "No, this guy is the first to be shot. There is nobody here." It took them a while to determine that there were actually two separate workplace shootings that had occurred within a few minutes of each other. The wait was excruciating. I'm laying there, and at first I think, okay, if I can make it 5 minutes, surely somebody will be here in 5 minutes. And it was almost an hour by the time help finally arrived. A man leaned over me and he says, "I am a trauma surgeon. If you keep your eyes open and on me, you're gonna live today. If you close your eyes, you're gonna die. Do you understand?" At that point, it was very clear that I keep my eyes open and I have a fighting chance. If not, I'm done. I had no way to communicate. I was just living in this zone of medical staff that were literally 2 people deep all the way around my table. And they put the mask on me to put me under. I just remember when that mask went on, thinking, thank God, at least I can go to sleep now. The first shot with the .45 hit me right in the chest, and it missed my heart by a millimeter and then missed my spine by about an inch when it exited. There was one bullet in my right arm that they had to remove, but the rest of the bullets were clean shots, and they did extensive internal damage. He went across the street to our competing firm where he had been day trading for approximately 3 months, and he started in shooting all of the traders, office manager, receptionist, prior to coming into our office and doing the same thing. I believe in total he killed 12 people that day. That includes his wife and 2 children, and he wounded another 12. I survived because I decided very early on in the shooting, as soon as I realized what had happened and that this guy is after me, I'm laying there thinking, I'm a 25-year-old guy, I am way too young to die, I don't want to die, and it is my responsibility to try to take myself out of that situation.